In the area known as Norway 5 Cays through Silverado Road, word about a dead body had circulated around the tiny community nearly 24 hours before it was actually reported to local police. It was reported by two men who were curious about the rumors and went to look for the body themselves around 8:30 this morning and shockingly found it, or rather half of it. Odell Hanfield, the man seen here in the white shirt, accompanied by his friend UC Adolph in the gray shirt, refrained from showing their faces on camera but told us what led them to the discovery.
Sometime around yesterday afternoon, around 4:15, a Asian guy passed through here and he was telling me about somebody in the bush, so I didn't really believe it. So I just left it, just ignore it. This morning I sitting down trying to clean my truck, and then same person come, not him, another guy come back with the same guy who told me about it. And I was asking him back about the same thing. He said, yes, there's a body there. I said, how far from the road? He said, it's not too far. So I said, all right, go, let me come up here and check if it's true.
The corpse of the person whose identity and gender is still unknown was decayed, and the two men who found it said that the person's body from the waist down was missing and nowhere in sight. Local police in a press statement described what they found as, quote, a partially decomposed upper torso of a body, end quote. Even more appalling, the remains had a yellow rope tied around the neck and was hanging from a 4-foot tree.
I really can't show it's a guy or a man, but I know it's a rope around his neck, and he down a knife close to him, a slipper, and he hung down.
Look at his body chopped in half.
And like he in half, so I really can't tell. What I see, that is what I really give into you.
Body chopping off mean that it was
well, I really can't tell if the body chopped in half or not. It looked, because he don't have any lower part. He just hanging.
Okay.
He just hanging.
Odell Hanfield said that a knife was seen on the ground some 2 to 3 feet away from the body, but there were no visible traces of blood on it. The deceased was wearing a beige Ed Hardy shirt with the words, "To die for."
Yeah, it's a pretty short tree, yeah. I mean, it's pretty mysterious, though. I've never seen anything like this before. It's the first time I've ever seen anything like this, and it's scary. Because something like this can happen to anybody, you know.
After local police vacated and transported the body from the scene, our inquisitive news team combed the bushes, and at the exact spot where the corpse was found, we sighted this, what appeared to be 2 human skeletal bones. A few feet away from that spot, there was also a vacant, empty, scanty home. Local police say they are investigating the circumstances, and an autopsy is to be performed to determine the exact cause of death. For WIV4 News, I'm Nikira John.